Welcome guys, this is KOK Party Favors. Today we're going to be making a cutout centerpiece and we're going to be making it in Cricut Design Space. Now what makes this cutout unique is that we're going to be making it larger than the standard 6.75 wide by 9.25 high parameter that Cricut has for the print and cut. So what I have here is my LOL doll, and I have her measured at 9 wide by 15 high. So that's the size, the finished size of this cutout. So what we're going to do first is we're going to have, we're going to go to the shapes and we're going to pick the square. And then up here where the lock is, we're going to unlock it. And we're going to put our limit for our print and cut for Cricut. So we're going to put 6.75 width by 9.25 height. Okay, and we're going to close up the lock. We're going to make several copies of that square because we're going to need it as we continue to slice through this LOL doll. So what we're going to do to make this larger than the standard print and cut measurement, we're going to take this square and we're going to place it over the image that we're going to cut. So what I'm going to do is turn this 90 degrees. And I'm going to determine where on this image I want to slice. Now I want to find a place that won't be so obvious once I have to, paste everything together. So I always try to avoid the face because that's the first thing you're going to look at. So what I'm going to do is take it and I am going to click the right mouse button and then I'm going to left click send backward. Then I'm going to repeat it, right click, left click send backward. That sent my square behind my image so I can get a better look at how I'm going to slice it. So I think what I'm going to do is right here at the waist, I think is where I want to slice it. And I'm going to make sure I have her hands in there. And what I'm going to do is hold the shift key and I'm going to click on the layer that has my LOL doll. Okay, so I have the square layer and the LOL doll layer highlighted. So after that, I'm going to hit slice. Okay, and once the machine blinks, it lets you know that we've finished slicing. What you do is you start moving your layers. This is what is left of my image. Okay, I still have not done anything with these two pieces yet. This is what I have just sliced. The face and the stomach and arms. Also, this back piece, I'm going to keep that. That's going to be my back layer. And this area here is just trash. I'm going to throw that away. Okay, so I'm going to hit trash can and get rid of that. So this is my two layers I have so far. Now I have the rest of the hair and I have the bottom. So I'm going to work on this hair right now. I'm going to go back and click on this square and get that where it's visible. And I am going to turn it 90 degrees. And I'm going to put it here on the hair. So I'm going to highlight the square and the rest of the body. And I'm going to get a slice of this top portion. I'm going to hit slice. After it blinks, it lets me know that it's done the slicing portion. All right. So now I have the hair and I have my back layer of the hair. This is SS. I'm going to delete that. Okay. The next thing I have is the bottom, the legs, the feet, the bottom torso. So I'm going to get another square, and I am going to put the square behind that, and that square is highlighted. I'm going to highlight the bottom portion layer, and I'm going to hit slice. I'm going to get my last final piece sliced. So I'm going to take the legs out, the back part of the legs, and this is SS that I'm going to trash. Okay, so for my centerpiece, I have 3 layers, 3 for the front and 3 in the back. So I am going to start cutting. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Make It. It says project incompatible. Let's see what happened here. Let's see what's going on here. Because right here I have this that lets me know something has happened here. It's a little bit bigger than 6.75 is what it's telling me. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. And this says 6.76. So that's the problem there. All right. Let me get that fixed. I'm going to select those two, and I am going to align at the top, and then I am going to unclick this lock, and I'm going to make it 6.7. Okay, so that's going to be fine for that. Okay, so now everything is ready to cut. I can delete these 2 squares. I don't need these anymore because I only had 3 slices. Okay, so now we are going to, I'm going to make sure that this one is going to be okay when I go to line it back up. I want to make sure that this is going to line up okay. It looks like it's going to line up okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go to Make It. And I'm going to have 3 cuts for my LOL doll. And then I have my cuts for the background. And I am going to have to put one of these on another mat. So I'm going to highlight it, go Move Object. And then I'm going to tell it to put that 3rd piece on a new mat. Okay, so I'm going to have 3 for my LOL doll, and then I'm going to have 3 for my back layer because I'm only using 8.5 by 11 paper for this entire project. Okay, so now I'm going to get my paper loaded in my printer so that I can print, then cut my doll. And once I finish cutting all of my layers, I will come back and we will start the assembly portion of the centerpiece. So I will see you guys in the next video.